What's up, guys? Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522, and today it's time for me to get some revenge at Fort Washington State Park Disc Golf Course. Let's get to it. Before we get to the video, please click that like button if you're enjoying the content. If you find yourself coming back often, make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell. It really helps me out, and I try to post videos at least once a week. As always, thank you all for the support. So forgive me if my voice sounds a little bit hoarse. It's a bit smoky here in Philadelphia, if you've noticed. The Canadian wildfires are affecting us all the way down here, so yeah, no disc golf for me today, so I'm doing some editing. If you'll recall, for my 900 subscriber giveaway, I had you guys pick what course you wanted to see me play from a list, and Fort Washington won, so met my buddy Matt up there, played around, and if you didn't see the video, here's a quick recap of how that went. So yeah, that round really chewed me up, guys. I needed to get back there, not only to show you guys more of the course than just the rough that I found on every hole, I think, but, also to, prove to myself that I am better than that. So finally, Friday rolled around. I did some work done on my car, and the place I go to is right at the Turnpike entrance. So went there, got my car taken care of, and then hopped on the Turnpike and went to Fort Washington for a round. So without further ado, here's the front nine. First putt of the day. Much better start. Hole 2 is a par 3. We're going 365. See if I can go my aggressive play. It's been pretty dry, so there's going to be a good hard ground to work with. We're going backhand roller, kids. Come on. Not enough cut on it. But I should be able to punch out, get my bar. Time for a little pitch out. Gonna go with the fireball, maybe get some skip action to the right. That'll do. Driver putts always go in. Hole 4, par 4, or sorry, hole 3, par 4, 402. Plays like an S shape, kind of goes out to that short basket you can see, and then breaks right and then comes back left. I'm going to go with a smooth hyzer flip on the uplink. I want to be right is my miss. Left is just ugly. That's where I was last time. Not a good time. Yep. A little left, but definitely not as bad as last time. Alright guys, unfortunately I am in the rough just enough to give myself a headache. But I have learned from my past mistakes. I'm not going to try to do anything crazy. I'm just going to pitch it out, give myself an easy look to get up and down for the par. Yep. That'll do. I like how this green sets up just enough to give me a nice little floaty run option. Shorted, but tappy. Driver putts 100%. Hole 4, par 4, 501 feet, kind of plays like a question mark. We're at the bottom of it. The cheap move is just to bomb into that rough in the middle and then just overhand something to the green, get a birdie look, or even just an easy par. Not a fan though. I've actually pitched the idea of making that whole area out of bounds I think that would really add some teeth to this hole and make you play the fairway, which is a really good fairway. So I'm gonna go Fission Photon, turn over, get me hopefully over to the short pin, and then we'll play from there. Tick inside, but I'm in the fairway. So I gotta start working on my memory of this course now, because like I remember like that inside rough did not used to be that high, and obviously stuff grows, especially over time when you're away. So I gotta be careful on that inside corner. It's a lot heavier. Also, I don't think I shouted these out in my last video. Big shout out to the Fort Washington Club for putting in these little like short tee pads for beginners and newer players, young juniors. If you have a big course in your area and you don't have a chip and putt, that is like the most essential thing you have. You can take your big course and just this little, what's it, 10 bricks, make a little tee pad for people to bring their kids out to play with or bring new friends out to play and not get beaten up by your hard course. That is such a cool feature, so shout out to them. Also, you saw in my last video, they were working on that pin position with the stonework in my last video. It is finished, and dang, does that look pretty. You'll recall last time I was here, I was in a very similar position, and I tried to go over the top, and bad times were had by me. I don't want bad times, I don't want thorn wounds, so I'm just playing smart. I'm going to chip an entropy up to the corner, give myself a nice easy up shot to get out of here with a par. Make it happen. Should be cool. This hole always messes with my depth perception. I don't know how. I thought I was flirting with the long rough. Here I am on the inside though. Basket's right on the end of the down log, so just floating anode in there for an easy putt. Yep. Stress-free bar. Still rocking the temp basket. Can't wait to see if they're doing something crazy for the permanent one. Hole 5, par 3, 396. Again, pretty much unreachable for me unless I do a crazy backhand roller. Left kind of stunk for me last time, so I'm going to take my flippier Fission Photon. Just nice and smooth, a little bit of hyzer. Left, but not terrible. Even with that little tree tickle, I managed to push it past most of the bunker here. Got this little thing in my way, but pretty much an easy, just float into the green for a par. I should run the downhill. Got a bit hung up on the rocks, but should be a tappy. Hole 6, I call it Mount Vernon. Par 4, 545. Just time to send one. Preferably be on the right hand side. Oh. Ooh, that's gonna get wet. Hit and sit, hit and sit. Make the gap. Nah, I'm short. What's happening? How you been? Alright guys, I'm like 25 short of the gap, unfortunately. Just doesn't feel like I'm connecting with my driver. I don't know what's going on. I'm not getting that good like pop and snap, all that good, wham bang pals on my disc. Putters and mids feel great, but drivers are just feeling wonky right now, so I gotta work on that. I'm gonna try and lay down a forehand roller, actually, try and get myself an angle. I like the way the ground slopes and everything. My basket's that way, so remember always orient to your basket, so my foot goes here, not back here. Gives me a little bit more of an open angle at it. Ooh. I didn't hear anything, so either that thing curled up nicely or I just punched into the stuff really bad. I was looking up here optimistically, but unfortunately that little patch of rocks might have chipped me up. Curled it in early. Still hitting the par, but a long look for birdie.
It is a warm one, guys. My camera keeps overheating. And I am too, so get some drink. You gotta drink. Always make sure you're hydrated on the course. Hole 7, par 4, 505, downhill. I always throw a mid-range on this one just to play it safe, but I always find myself just short for the birdie. I've heard Halo fairway drivers doing crazy things, so I'm gonna go Volt. Downhill, get the turn working for me. If I miss to the right, that's cool. The right side's all right. The left side's where things get bad, so trying to play towards the right. Got down there, but pulled it a little to the right. All right, misfire with my driver. Now I'm playing some damage control. Game plan here is just get to the short pin if I can. Anything past that will be bonus. Just an easy uplink. Give me some nice glide for low effort. I won't be able to put much into this because of the stance. All right. Didn't turn that over much, but got a great rollout to save me. I can possibly make something happen. All right. So I got lucky on the rollout. So at least give me this. So I have a straight shot, right gap, little soft hyzer probably. I'm about 240, slightly downhill. I should just be able to smooth an empty there, honestly. Let's make that happen. Just going down that right side gap. Little hook up at the end, maybe. Yep. Ooh. All right. Thought that tree was further back than it was. All right, guys. A bit of an awkward putt here with the log, but fortunately, I've been working on my straddle putt. Ooh. Right side. Hole 8, par 4, 503, uphill. It's better to be on the high side. I think I'm going to try and throw that like smooth hyzer flip to flat with my flippy photon again. And since we're going uphill a little bit, hopefully it'll not flip, it'll not get too completely flat. And we'll hopefully coast a little bit left. I definitely want to be deep. Maybe a little inside, but it sounded pretty clean. Here's a nature appreciation moment for you if you can catch all them. Looks like all the termites are leaving their little nest. Coming out of this dead log here. I believe it's all the males that have the wings that go out. I'm not an entomologist, sorry I didn't know my bugs, but I'm gonna walk around this for obvious reasons. Alright, so yeah, I didn't get enough pop on it again. So you guys know the drill. Playing smart here. Just gonna take my fireball again, just nice. Little chip shot around the corner, get a little skip left maybe. Give me a hyzer up to the basket. That's fine. All right, I wish I would have stepped out and looked where I was chipping. That's on me. I am really pinched here. I could go here or through the V, but that's just not my style for today. I'm trying to play smart. I think I'm gonna go Volt hyzer right side. Try and go before that dead tree on the right and just hopefully drift left and maybe give myself a long look for this. Ooh, all right. Good snap. Get some good snap. Not wide enough, but we're up there. Everything here at Fort Washington is thick. The rough, got the rocky fairways. This course is challenging. I love it. So, I thought forehand. Let's get close. Ooh. All right. Madison. First bogey, but at least my 100% putting with a driver stat is still intact. Okay. Hole 9, par 3, 370. I do remember throwing this one pretty well, but the pyro just didn't get there. So my next step up is a fairway driver. I need something to fight a little bit at the end. So we're gonna go trancy on Annie and see if that speed can carry me down the hill. This is a real touchy boy. Threw it low. Alright, so trance off the ground. Got basically the same spot as the Pyro, so yeah, if I just, get that thing actually air, it'll probably do what I need it to do, so. It's a bit long for my step putt, but I'm going to aim out to the right, hopefully die it in when it fades. We up. Alright. That's going to wrap up the front 9, guys. These termites are everywhere. Much better than my last front 9 here, so feeling good about that. Substantially less bloodshed right now, and the driver putts are good. So back to Shay.
So I'm off to a much better pace this time around at Fort Washington. Very happy with the round so far going into the back 9. My decision making was the big change. Just picking shots I knew I had a high probability of executing, and when I failed to, just being smart, making sure I could save par to the best of my ability. I think the highest risk shot I took was that flick roller on hole 6, which wasn't really a big risk for me. I throw a lot of flick rollers just being goofy, so I know how I may disbehave. And, I really, assessed the situation and knew it was very unlikely I would take a bogey or worse. And in the end, I ended up taking a birdie, so it was a great gamble. So I will have the back 9 edited together for you guys as soon as possible, so be sure to check that out to see how the round ends. And also for a giveaway chance. I've heard a lot of people have been asking for these around the BSTs. I have a Madison Walker Tour Series Rhythm here for you guys. 169 gram, Neutron, white core, red rim. Does have a bit of a weird blemish in the rim. Where are you at? There you are, kind of below my finger. It looks like a throw rash, but I promise this disc has never been thrown. It's been on my rack. It's perfectly smooth. It's just something from the injection, I'm guessing. So that could be yours at the end of the back 9 video, so be sure to check that out. I'll give you instructions in that video of how you can win that disc. So check that one out. And also, guys, thank you for all the support. We are less than 20 subscribers away from 1,000. It's going to be really cool. I have a really nice giveaway planned. We're definitely over $100 right now in value on that. So if you guys can help me out, share this video around. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Drop a like for me so we can hit that milestone and have that celebration. So again, guys, thank you for everything. If you have any questions for me, reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care. Thank you to my sponsors. For all your disc golf needs, check out Phoenix Discs and Foundation Disc Golf.